Maranda Arbogast.
Alright, so my name is Maranda. I am a stay-at-home mom to 3 amazing, beautiful daughters. I love my kids, I really do. Alright, so don't judge me by this act. But let me just say something. Them are little bitches, alright? Like, I don't know what it is with these kids, but they don't know how to control themselves, alright? And I feel like I should be able to say that they're bitches behind their backs and still be considered a good mom. Because the bad ones are at home. Like, you know what, you little asshole? You ripped me from my b-hole to my b-hole. And now, because of you, I have to wear diapers during allergy season. My pelvic floor is weaker than off-brand aluminum foil because of you. My pussy looks like it was microwaved. I don't say that to them. I mean, even if it is true. You know, I never used to have to fold in my side lips like just to fold it to fit into a pair of granny panties. But I do now. I gotta fold the flaps like a chicken wrap, you know what I mean? But it is my husband's favorite snack, so I guess I can. Hemorrhoids are a part of life now. And I don't know if anyone has ever dealt with hemorrhoids or anything, but you don't want it. Alright. It looks like my asshole that used to be nice and round, perfectly aesthetic to look at, now has a tongue. Alright? Between that and my saggy vagina lips, I'm all mouth below the waist. But my husband still loves to kiss it. He knows what Victoria's Secret is because that loud mouth told him while he was down there. You know what she said? She said, "There's an old tampon down here." I'm just kidding. After 3 kids, you have to quit wearing tampons. They just start falling out. My new period motto is ditch the strings, just get the wings. And if you don't know what the wings are, fellas, the wings are what holds the pad to the underwear so our south mouth doesn't chew it up and spit it out. You ever see women in public walking around with that wide stance like John Wayne? Just know that we didn't get the wings. And we are trying to save it from falling out of our pant leg. Okay. Moving on. My husband and I have a great sex life. And with 3 children, it can be a little hard to pull off because you don't want to get caught. And children are expensive enough, you know, like you don't want to add a lifelong therapy bill on top of it. Therapy would be inevitable. If little Susie walked in on mommy and daddy doing a little role play, you know, daddy's the bad cop roughing up the suspect. Mommy's on the ground. "Oh, please, Officer Cockenstock, please, don't hit me with your baton." "Shut up, bitch." You don't want that, all right? So, anyways, if you're a sexually active parent and you want to break the chain of childhood trauma, just remember these words, all right? Double check that lock before you start sucking cock. Because children are like little clam-jammer terminators, all right? All it takes is the scent of rising hormones to get those little bloodhounds going. All right, once the scent of nasty gets wafted up those tiny little snot-filled nostrils, you have about 90 seconds before the twat squat shows up and starts busting down your door. Right? You don't want that. You gotta be stealthy and quick if you want that healthy dick. Pro tip, get a deadbolt for your bedroom because my children were picking locks by the age of 3. I didn't know this until it was too late. I was feeling baby hands when I should have been feeling man hands. And you don't want to know that feeling, all right? It's sticky. It's too fucking sticky. Anyways, just take my advice and lock the door twice. That's all I have to say. Anyways, besides the fact that I was raised as a mop-picking pervert, so I didn't realize how thin my walls were at home until my 5-year-old pointed that out in the middle of the grocery store. And my 5-year-old, along with the rest of my children, they do not have inside voices. So no matter what they say, there's going to be witnesses, all right? So we were in the middle of this crowded grocery store, and my daughter goes, "Mommy, why were you and Daddy fighting last night?" "Excuse me? I'm sorry, we wasn't fighting last night. What are you talking about?" As soon as those words came out of my mouth, I knew what she was talking about, but it was too late to stop her. She says, "I heard Daddy hitting you in your bedroom last night, and you just kept screaming. It sounded like it hurt, Mommy." But like I said, there were witnesses, all right? Half the people were picking up what my daughter was putting down. The other half were legitimately concerned, thinking that there was a domestic violence situation going on, and my daughter was witness to it. So I had to save my own ass and think quickly. I said, "No, baby, Mommy and Daddy wasn't fighting. We were just playing a game." I thought that was a good save. All right, that should have been the end of the conversation, but it wasn't. She goes, "Well, was the game called Harder?" Oh my God. I ignored her. I pretended I didn't hear her. I ghosted that bitch, all right? About 30 seconds go by, and I thought I was in the clear. And I'm going about my transaction, and she goes, "Mommy?" "What?" She says, "I thought Daddy's name was Adam." "Yeah, it is. Why?" "Well, why were you calling him Officer Cock and Stuff?" "My name's Maranda Arbogast."